Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Bhupesh, and I have to come like this with you today in the conversation. I'll not call it as conversation because I'm speaking only one side. But what I have with right now with me are the questions, are the general questions. Because you people have many questions, and I have to give the probable answers to these questions. It is my duty, it is my responsibility, not only as a citizen of the country, also as a forensic expert, as per my knowledge, that I should enlighten certain queries which are there in your mind. I would like to say sorry for speaking in English right now because we have many friends who are from different countries, who are from USA, who are from UK, who are from Bangladesh, even from Pakistan, and of course our beloved Indians. You people have brought this case at this position, at this situation. Lots of love to all of you for the justice we all want, for the voices that you have been raising from last 2+ months, and of course because of you people this case have reached to this level. Otherwise, I'm sure that this case could have been dumped off till now. Okay, so thank you very much to you. I know there are many people who dislike my videos also, but there may be certain points what they dislike in my video, or maybe as a whole they dislike my video. It doesn't matter at all because we all are speaking for truth, and we should speak for truth always, and we should keep speaking. It's not about liking and disliking of somebody's video. All those YouTubers, those who are making videos on Sushant, uh, whether they are doing something in right way or in wrong way, but at least they are speaking for Sushant and this mysterious death. So I would like to thank all the YouTubers also here, and all the people who are raising their voice. Okay, so let us start with the questions, because I am receiving so many emails. So, firstly, with my folded hands, I would like to say sorry to all of you, those who are sending me lots and lots of emails, WhatsApp messages, and my Twitter is bombarding like anything with the messages. See, manually, it is not possible to answer all the questions. I am planning to come live only with you people, not with any other person as before. So I'll be like either tomorrow or day after. I'll give you the timings. I'll create a post so all of you can ask me as many as questions as you want. First of all, as a forensic expert, please understand whatever I will answer, I'll answer within my limitations. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind because the investigation is still on, and we do not want to interfere in the investigation at any cost by any mean. And I hope you all will be with me. So let us start with the first question. The very first question in your mind is about that mysterious girl. Right now, there are so many YouTube videos which are circulating around. Many people are saying it's Ria, many people are saying it's Jamila, some people are saying something. But let me give you a clear hint here, okay? You remember that Ria went to the ED office in somebody's car. She took somebody's car, or there was a person who took her to ED's office. The car is owned by some person. Okay, I would not like to name here. So this girl is related to that person. This girl is a friend of the owner of that car. Now you can search on Google who can be this person. Okay, this mysterious lady. She is the one who has been encountered there, as per my knowledge. Okay, as per my opinion. I will again say I am not confirming anything. So this was the answer for your question number one. Let's go to another question. I am receiving so many messages on my Twitter. Sir, do you agree that Sushant is still alive? Dear friends, do you know the seriousness of this question and the seriousness of the answer which I will give you here? If this could have been possible, even I wish if he could have been alive, or if he is alive. Okay, but I would like to answer like this. If there is a case, if there is an FIR in Bihar police, The family has put an FIR with abetment to suicide with so many other charges. Do you understand? If this is proven wrong, if the person is alive, you people in the legal matter can understand the consequences of this. What could be the possible consequences on this towards the family? Okay, so this is the answer number one. Answer number two for the same question is, we people have received so many pictures, images circulating around on social media. I have certain images which are different from you people, or the images what you people are having, and those images says that yes, our beloved Sushant is no more with us, and I would like to stop this answer here. I don't want to discuss this more. It hurts me, it hurts you, it hurts family as well. It is about the sentiments. We all wish if your questions, those who are suspecting if he is alive, if this can be true. Okay, coming to the next question. There was a stab wound, a stab incised wound. See, it is not a stab wound. Many people are saying stab. Stabbing is something different. Stabbing, when you stab, when you punch somebody with a knife or something, but scratching or incision marks are something else. So you people have circulated certain images where you can see, where people can see the incision marks on stomach, on left side of the stomach. Rather, I would like to say, I do not agree because I have certain images which do not show certain such marks. Okay, which image is true, which image is not true, we still do not know. So what I think, what I see personally in those images, there were no such incision marks. Next question: were there two bodies? Of course. Now I would like to be with you people. I believe on the prima facie findings, on the basis of the evidences circulated in social media, on the basis of the videos leaked, on the basis of the circumstantial evidences, on the basis of the images circulated, on the basis of what we are seeing, yes, there can be a possibility of two people died on the spot on that crime scene. I do believe the same. Number one. Number two, I have shared a video with you that the stature is quite a long, 8 to 9 feet long, and somebody has raised this question, sir, this could have been because of the different angle of the camera when the reporter is shooting that incident. No, it is not because of that. Because if it will be because of that, because of the camera angle, everything will be distorted. Everything in the image, in the video will be distorted, but this is not happening. So I would not like to go with the theory of wrong camera angle here. It was a long stretcher. How it can be possible? Now this is another question. There can be two stretchers along with together, joined together, or there can be two bodies one over the other, but the stretchers maximum height, as I told you in my one of the video long back, maybe a month back, is around 950 millimeter, which is around 6 point some feet. Okay, so it cannot be possible to join two stretchers, then it will become 12 feet. Now, here comes the camera angle. If it is taken from very far and if it is around 12 feet, then two stretchers have been combined. Will the two stretchers of 12 feet fit into that ambulance? Will they fit into the ambulance? This is another question. So, what I feel, either the body, what we see on the stretcher, the body is not there at all, there is something else, or there is a possibility of two bodies. Next question about the decoded language of Miss Chakrabarti. Riya Chakrabarti. So many people has commented me that these are normal language we speak in every day-to-day life. But the people who are in the investigation, the people who are watching this video and who are detectives, who are investigators, or the people who know encoding and decoding, they will understand what is the meaning of all these things. Okay, when you plan something in your mind, I would like to give you an example here. Let's say I want to go in a party. There is a friend of mine who has called me for a party after a long time. Now I want to post it somewhere because I need to express myself. we as a human being want to express ourselves in one way or the other. So either we will express it completely in the true manner. There are many people who completely say that I have been called by so and so person, I am so happy, or I received this award, that award on the social media. And the other thing which happens, the coded word, I do not want to say it clearly, maybe the moment of happiness, moment of sadness, or moment of any grief in my heart, or there can be a coded language or a coded word or a thing which I want to convey as a message to somebody, which I cannot say in front, or which I cannot say by calling, by encrypted calling, or by any mean. So I would like to use the encoded language there. So what I see, if you will see the sequence, how the things have happened, the Sushant depression theory from last 6 months, the prescription record, and how Siddharth Patani came into the scenario from January as per his statement, or from last April as per others' statement, and then he says he was not connected to Ria. He was maintaining distance with Ria and Sushant in their personal life. But what we have seen here, that Ria always took help from Mr. Pitani to take the pictures. Okay, though they were living in the same house, and the post about the cookies, which you have said that let us make the cookies, there is no mean to say to the world that you are going to make the cookies, choco filled cookies. So it is a clear cut message not only to Siddharth Pithani but to other people to whom they cannot reach, one cannot reach immediately, to whom one cannot call, and there should be a clear cut message to somebody that now we are going, or we have reached to this position, or to this situation. Now we would like to move ahead further, and getting the guidance from others also. There I talk about the signature crime in my last video or in the comments. So the signature crime is one when the person want to leave his or her identity on the crime scene in a way that he cannot actually be identified. Okay, let me give an example. Signature crime, making a particular symbol on the crime scene. Okay, whenever somebody commits a crime, he makes a particular symbol on the crime scene. I'm not talking about handwriting signature. It can be anything. It can be leaving a particular type of cigarette butt on the crime scene. It can be leaving a particular type of cloth on the crime scene, particular type of wire on the crime scene, any particular type of thing, object on the crime scene that somebody will understand. Oh, this is the same person who has committed the previous crime also. But there is no clear-cut identity of the person. Okay, so this is called as signature crime. So what we see in the signature crime, most of encoded language there. The person tries to say that he or she is the one, very smart one. Okay, so you have to find out him or her with great difficulty. So this is called the signature crime. So I suspect the involvements of the signature crime at this place because of so many reasons. You all have this question in your mind. The post-mortem report does not have time of death. Now what can be done? What will happen? Of course, this is the biggest lacuna in the post-mortem report. This is the biggest thing the autopsy examiner or the medical examiner can do in such cases, in such recent cases. If it could have been a case where you have found the body dumped in a forest area or in a pond or a river, then we can understand that the accurate or approximate time of death cannot be ascertained. But in recent cases like this, there has to be clear time of death. Okay, when you know that this cannot be say possible beyond 24 or 36 hours, we can easily establish the time of death. Why it is not there, it's a big question. Either the autopsy was incomplete. I think autopsy was incomplete because I have seen the report what the ABP News and other news channels have showed. The neck column in the autopsy report is empty, and what we have all got in the circulation on social media was one single page which clearly says that it is incomplete. It only shows the cause of death is asphyxia, and then unnatural death, which is quite incomplete. Time of death is not there. Let me tell you the complete investigation in such criminal cases where the person dies, whether it is a suicide case, homicide case, accident case, whatever it is, whether the when the person dies, then the time of death, time since death, is very important thing to identify, because whole investigation depends upon the time since death. So we can check the accuracy or otherwise of the statement made by the witnesses, made by the suspect, made by the accused, or made by the onlookers, viewers. This is very much compulsory. Yes, it is a very big mistake which has happened uh, by whomsoever. Other question was about the fingerprints on several area. Yes, we have lost the fingerprints from the medicine strip. We have lost the fingerprints from the fan motor. We have lost the fingerprint from around the crime scene. We have lost the fingerprint from the entry point, the exit point on the crime scene. We have lost the fingerprint from Sushant's body. We have lost the fingerprint from glass, juice glass, water glass, whatever theory was there. So many things have been already lost. Coming to the next question. Now, people have in their mind, sir, so many things have been lost. Are we still able to solve the case? Yes. My answer is yes. If the investigating officer, if the CBI, if the other police officers or the law enforcement have the good intention to solve the case, yes, they can solve the case at any point of time. In most of the cases in forensic science, when we involve such a big agency like CBI or FBI, we do not involve them on very second day of the crime or third day of the crime. We only involve them after so many days, even sometime after months or years. So we have by that time we have lost many of the evidences. So whatever is remaining, there are, see, forensic science is not only one area. Forensic science is not only post-mortem examination. Forensic science is not only applicable on the crime scene. Forensic science is very wide area, which is including aspects of engineering also, which is including aspects of physics, chemistry, biology, everything. So yes, of course, there are several evidences which are left out and which cannot be tempered at all. Let me make it clear with you, they can't be tempered. The more you tamper with them, the more you will create those evidences. So all those who are watching this video, let them be clear, if they will try to temper it further, if they will try to stage the evidences further, they will create more evidences, and it is going to be a big issue for them, big problem for them. I hope you understand what I mean here. Okay. And secondly, yes, electronic evidences are very big evidence in this digital era where we are living right now, in which we are living right now. So electronic evidences are bigger evidences even than the other physical evidences now. One of the question was that whether the fudge belt, the dog's belt, have been used. Yes, I agree with that. Okay, there is a possibility, clear cut chances are there that such type of belt have been used in strangulation. And then the theory about the Eastern gun, Dr. Raju Wadhwa has very clearly pointed out, and I have gone through after that tweet of Raju Wadhwa, I have gone through many research papers. See, I do not believe on Wikipedia a lot, because I have been a researcher and I always believe in research papers. Then I have gone through certain research paper where stun gun have been used. So yes, the possibility of stun gun, use of stun gun is there, because as we can see, the left portion of the face was slightly paralyzed. See, I'm not a medical examiner, but I have very much stated in my first or second video that half of the portion either looks like as paralyzed or Bell's palsy was clearly seen. But I, as a medical doctor, others can advise on this very well. And when I gone through the research papers, these marks, those pointed marks, can be created by the stun guns very easily, and the distance between the two marks is the same as like the stun guns. So definitely, for a person who has a strong body build like Mr. Sushant, somebody have to use such type of thing, stun gun or some other electric shock, to paralyze or to make him incapable of struggle. Okay, so they can do whatever they want easily without much of the struggle. Otherwise, if you have so many injuries on the body, anyone can prove it as the case of homicide or the case of murder. Okay, so this was the answer to another question. Yes, possibility of stun gun is there. Dear friends, yes, of course, I still want to stick on my opinion that it is not a case of suicide because of so many reasons. Not only because of one reason, that the body was so called found hanged by Mr. Siddharth Pithani or two other people who are giving witnessing for this. No, it is a clear case of homicide because of the evidences, because of tampering of the evidences till date. I know you might have many other questions, so just you can write down in the comment box below, and I would like to make another video on such questions where I can bring more insight about the answers of your questions. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you for being with me.